Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Outlaws and the Kansas City Royals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brad Keller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Wiggins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Wiggins is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Chris Wiggins. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon is there. And that ends the inning. Mike Christian, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now batting, Edward Arnold, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Edward Arnold.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Mooney, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Line to the right side. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Now to the plate, Bart Wiggins. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. A ball and no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Tyler Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Stepping in, Owen Christian. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Outlaws lead this one 2-0. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Batting 6.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Popped him up. Arnold is there. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Christian Brummett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch pulled toward right center field. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dip.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
For the Royals.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in,
66.
Ryan O'Hearn, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Settling in now, Maikel Franco, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
So striding forward now, Brett Phillips. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're down 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Edward Arnold. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
At the plate, Bart Wiggins. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Gordon, a 36-year-old veteran, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And this is fouled at the plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Left side. Reined in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second
The
out.
batter number
Well
50.
executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Misses, ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The right fielder,
And as a
number
former
12.
pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled away. Fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wiggins.
Leading off for Dallas, the third baseman.
First delivery
Tyler
to him on the way.
Wiggins.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Dozier scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Stepping into the box, Owen Christian. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Towards second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 0-2 coming.
I got to count 1 and 2.
2 out with the man at first. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though.
Way to go.
This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. No runs, no hits, one error so far for Kansas City. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, number 66.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, no hits, one error so far for Kansas City. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Randy Wiggins.
The second baseman, Randy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Ready once again, Chris Wiggins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Edward Arnold will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now at the plate, Michael Franco.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Brummett is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Brett Phillips hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. 97 that time as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Jake Kalish will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
74, Jake Kalish.
So stepping in, Terry Mooney. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Terry
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
The first baseman, number 19.
In now, Bart Wiggins.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Eric Skoglund comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Skoglund. Now back
to the plate now, Owen Christian.
As
he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Outlaws are out in front 4-0. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 15.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. With Merrifield next to bat, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Now in the box, Randy Wiggins.
Leading off for the Outlaws, the second baseman, Randy.
First pitch on its way.
Wiggins.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Into the box, Chris Wiggins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edward Arnold. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Sure, you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Push softly over toward the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Franco.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Kevin McCarthy enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
McCarthy.
Terry Mooney will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Terry Mooney.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 to him now. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Digging in once again, Owen Christian. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runners on the move for second. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Brett Phillips will bat next. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he is in there.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Mooney is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch to short. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals, Jorge Soler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jody Christian takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Dallas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Christian earns his 5th winner of the year as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Brad Keller pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Outlaws only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1. As of right now, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. The Cincinnati Reds took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-4. Heading into the day, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, and the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Blue Jays held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. The Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. As of today, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, while the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the White Sox 8-2. In the standings, the White Sox are leading the American League's Central Division, and the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5